Hello everyone, like I told you in class, these series of videos will help you step by step in working on your data analysis project. So for the demonstration on this first video, I'll show you how you can download some data and play with the data using Excel spreadsheet. Alright, so we will use sportsreference.com as it provides lots of stats related to sports in all the big major leagues in the North American area. So let's say I'm interested in basketball. Specifically, let's say I'm interested in a player's influence on their team's win or loss. So let's say I'm interested in James Harden. Alright, we have James Harden right here. And since this season isn't over, let's look at the previous season. Alright. So I will click season 2017 to 18. And here, Sport Reference provides this entire table for James Harden's performance in 2017 to 18 regular season. So let's download this data. We have data for 82 games for the Houston Rockets. So very kindly and conveniently, Sports Reference provides a function here where we can download this data as on a Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so click this and you will have your data downloaded on the Excel spreadsheet. Alright, so I'm going to open this file. So I opened this file on Excel. Okay, I'll open it anyway. Here we have a bunch of data. Okay, so we got our data on Excel spreadsheet. So objective 1 is accomplished. Alright, so let's think of some of the interesting stats we might want to analyze. Definitely field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage. James Harden is well known by his ability to get free throws. So let's say we're interested in these stats. We'll have to kind of clean the data for us to analyze it. So I'm just gonna delete all the games where data for James Harden is not provided. So I'll delete all the games that he didn't play and he didn't have any stats. Alright, so I just deleted all those games, and since the team's win or loss is recorded in this way, we'll have to simplify it. We'll have to code this into numbers. So let's insert a column and let's name it win or loss. So let's say win is 1 and loss is coded 0. Okay. We could search and find and change it, but I'll just do it manually because it's we just have 72 rows. Alright, so I'll code win to 1, loss to 0, lots of wins. Alright, since we got all the wins and losses coded in numbers, we'll be able to analyze it. So for today's demonstration, I'll just use correlations. To analyze correlation coefficient on Excel spreadsheet, you have to go to options and choose a add-in function. Among the add-ins, we are interested in the analysis ToolPak. So click this Go button, and in my Excel I already selected this, but you will have this not selected in default. Please select this and click OK. And then when you go to data, you will have this data analysis button right here on your menu. So let's move around some of the columns just to make it easier for us to analyze it. So I'm going to move field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, okay, maybe I'm also interested in the number of attempts. For the convenience, let's just skip that. Okay, let's just use these for data, and we're gonna run a correlation analysis. So go to data, click the data analysis, and here we'll choose correlation. And our data are grouped by columns, so each column represents a set of data, right? And let's choose the input range. We're interested in the win or loss to field goals. I mean all the percentages: field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and free throw percentages. Okay, I selected the input range, and let's just click OK. Oh, let's do that again. Let's click the labels, alright? Click the labels for our convenience. And let's do this again. I'm going to include the labels also. I'm going to include the labels. And click this labels in the first row so Excel can identify these as labels, and then click OK. So on our new sheet, Excel spreadsheet, we have the correlations for these data. Of course, winning and loss is a categorical variable, but for the convenience and purpose of demonstration, just let's look at this. Alright, so field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and free throw percentage all had a positive correlation with winning and losing. On the other hand, some interesting numbers are that the free throw percentage had negative correlation with field goal and 3-point percentage. That's quite interesting. Let's look at some other data. Let's say we're also interested in field goal attempts, 3-point attempts, and free throw attempts. And let's kind of play with the data again. Let's run a correlation. This time we're gonna include some more data. Alright. Now we have another correlation table. What is interesting is that while free throw percentage had a very little small positive correlation, on the other hand, when the free throw attempts increased, it had a negative correlation with win or loss. So the way we can interpret it needs some careful elaboration, but just by looking at the data, we can see some interesting findings here. And a better way to look at win or loss might be using the point dispersion, right? That will give us more variance and more information about each win and loss. For the time purpose and the purpose of just demonstration, I won't do that, but we will cover this on our next class, and we will you guys will find your own data set which is relevant to your own each of your projects, and we will start searching for database and downloading those data, and move on to our project. Okay, I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the classroom.